Together we can show the world what we can do. You are next to me and I'm next to you. Pushing on through until the battle's won. No one's gonna give nothing to us. Into each other we put our trust. Standing united after the fight is done.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It is me, the Ninja Reviewer here. Time for another exciting review. My bad, this review is pretty late, but I'm finally here with My Hero Academia Season 3, Episode 5 review. That day has come! Yeah, My Hero. Yes, it's been a while since, there was no manga chapter before. We're finally out with a brand new episode, so... yeah, so with this week's episode, or just this episode of My Hero Academia, wow, dude. Oh, man. Okay, so the main focus, obviously, was the TETSUTETSU, or is it just TETSUTETSU? Whatever. I'm just calling the TETSUTETSU fight versus Mustard, which is the poison gas QUIRK user. Now, that fight alone was very well done. I love the action within that fight. It was superb. It was well done. I like the strategy between that. But anyways, let's move on. Excuse me. Going back to the beginning. So what happened is that Midoriya is actually taking Koda back to pretty much to warn everybody else about what's going on. But the problem is he can't really use most of his arms, but his legs still have some charge in it. And he's just got plenty of power in his legs in order to actually send everybody some warning about what's going on, including Mr. Izawa, even though he kind of warned him about it. But even though that's the case, he still managed to actually find a way to actually manage to warn everybody else, including one of the member of the Pussycat Dolls. The Pussycats, not the Pussycat Dolls. I'm thinking of the fucking the band over here. But anyways, yeah. So when it comes to the Pussycats, we finally gotten word from Midoriya. Even though once again he was hurt, he was still able to pretty much give the warning, especially for Mr. Izawa, because then even Mr. Izawa himself said, yeah, you know what, new plan, we're gonna give all the students permission to actually fight in the combat to get their training, to see how much of their training has progressed. So Mandalay pretty much sent out a message, spread the word up, and then that's when pretty much TETSUTETSU heard, and he could go wild against the gas user. Oh man, so a lot of cool stuff actually went down this episode. But let's get to the main thing. Okay, also, the thing I loved about this episode is that we finally got introduced to this character, which I have been waiting for many years now. I have waited for this dude to make an anime appearance, and he's finally here. He is twice. Oh, yes! The Deadpool of My Hero is finally in the series. Finally makes a debut. So finally we got twice, which I was really happy we got introduced to him in this episode. Definitely that was actually really cool. And I like his voice. Well, his voice actor is the same voice actor who played Gray Full. Well, I watched the English dub, so in case you can't tell, lol. I watched the English dub version to it, and the dub version is the same voice actor who played Gray Fullbuster in Fairy Tail, so that's how I recognize it. Even though I kind of wish they would have gotten the Deadpool voice actor who played not from the movie, not from the actual movie Deadpool, the actual from, rather be the new cartoon movies they make, or for Marvel vs. Capcom 3, or hell, even his own video game, that voice actor. I wish would have made his voice actor appearance, which I really thought they were going to use his voice, but I guess not though. But regardless though, I mean, his voice still kind of works, even though I never heard the Japanese one. I don't know how that's going down. But regardless though, I mean, hey, we got him in here, so that's pretty cool. Next, we also got some more stuff going on with Bakugo. We got more stuff with Bakugo and Todoroki. They're battling out with some dude named Moonfish, which is some escaped convict or whatever. I think he's some kind of crazy escaped. He's some crazy escaped convict, if I'm not mistaken. This dude looks nasty. He looks like a real freak. He really does, and he looks like a real threat. And he gives a message to word that they're actually after Bakugo. Which we don't know why. I guess it's part of the list of Shigaragi's little listing on what's going on and which students to actually target. But of course, Midoriya isn't going to be the one to actually be dead, except for Midoriya. Do not kill him, which is why they want him to convince him to join like Shigaragi's side, etc., etc. So more importantly, we got that. The next thing though is that we got like more of a fight going on. We got more of a fight going on when it comes to like Spinner, and of course, yeah, we got the fight between Spinner. Yeah, that's going on as well. Oh, sorry about that. I kind of lost track now of her name. Mandalay, that was her name. So Mandalay, you know, we have that. So that's still going on. And then, not only that though, while we saw actually given the warning, while Midoriya actually had a chance to escape, we saw Magni, and Magni pretty much, he was about to attack Midoriya, and then Spinner's like, yo, hold up, wait a minute. Let's not go nuts here, because Mr. Shigaragi wants him actually alive. He doesn't want him completely dead. So we did get to learn, because he actually does follow Stain's example of an actual true hero. And now we're going to get to the main awesome fight that we got here in this episode, which is the fight between TETSUTETSU versus Mustard. This fight was freaking cool. I loved this fight in My Hero. This fight, now in the manga, I kind of remembered it slightly, but not as much. Again, I think the anime version, once again, hands down is the winner. The anime version definitely surpassed the manga in this one. And I really did like the fact that, like, and I like the dude's voice actor too. I'm not sure who did the voice actor for Mustard, you know, the Funimation dub. I don't know who does his voice, but it's a pretty cool voice actor. I actually, really like his voice in this one. Again, I don't know exactly who he is, though. I don't know. He sounds familiar. He sounds like Claptrap from Borderlands, but I could be wrong, though. Or someone really familiar. Put it down in the comment section below if you guys know the voice actor for Mustard, because I don't know, but he sounds very familiar. Or he could be like a new voice actor I don't recognize. Whatever it is, he did a really great job, though. I'm not going to front. He did a really great job as this character right here. Because I remember how awesome this character was also in the fight when I saw this in the manga. So we had pretty much, you know, so pretty much what happening is with the gas, and of course he uses a gas maneuver, and then of course not only that, he has guns. So obviously he's not really the biggest threat, but he's kind of cool. He's kind of reminding me like of one of those cool like marine soldiers, like with the gas masks and shit, like in those army sort of deals like you see in those video games, kind of like that pretty much. So we see that going on, and so he's using that, he's shooting TETSUTETSU, but his quirk is obviously made out of steel, so it's obviously not going to really hurt him. So the more he kept shooting at him, however, because of the gas, he's still getting more damage, because he's breaking part of the mask off. So what happens is after that, we see, so while he's actually pretty much losing his ground against the fight, because even though the bullets can't really hurt him much because he's made out of steel, the problem is, though, is that with the gas in mind and with most of his mask, you know, like coming right off and whatever, the problem is that, you know, it's gonna be a really hard time. But then we also have Kendo that was helping him on the side too, where basically Kendo used her quirk, which is some kind of big hands sort of deal. I don't know what that's about, but it's that kind of quirk she has, and basically she used it to breathe some of the gas away in order for her to actually for him to get some distance. And then TETSUTETSU had an actual plan to obviously just break his mask off in order to actually stop the poison gas. So that's pretty much what happened, and TETSUTETSU, because the gas was pretty much blinding his sight, finally was able to break the gas, and finally they pretty much were saved after that. So there's that going on, and then we have the very end of this week's episode, ending it off with Tokiyami being controlled by Dark Shadow and the realm of darkness. Darkness, everybody, darkness. Pretty much. But yo, that shit was actually pretty cool though. Like, I remember that shit in the manga too. That shit was, I remember that shit too from the manga. That is something I do remember though, on the whole shadow thing, like being controlling like Tokiyami. And now Midoriya has to make the ultimate choice. What would that choice be? Anyways, sorry about that, I have to sneeze real quick. Anyways, I know because I'm a manga reader, obviously, but I know for the anime viewers, I'm not going to spoil it, but you'll find out exactly what kind of a choice Midoriya has to make. And that's the end of the episode. Overall, this was a very awesome episode. A lot of crazy action-packed stuff going on. There's a lot of things going on in this episode. We got crazy amounts of actions, a lot of fighting going on. Animation was actually smooth as butter, just like always. I mean, yeah, the animation just as smooth as ever. Obviously, as usual, great animation. Good work, team, from the team of Studio Bones. So yeah, overall, I really have no complaints. I mean, we did move the story along quite well. We got some of the League of Villains pretty much beaten, so we are progressing in that. So overall, that's pretty much it. I'm going to give the episode a solid, clean 5 out of 5. This episode, TETSUTETSU went in, man. My boy definitely made this episode, man. And man, just seeing, because him and Kirishima are both like my favorite character. Like, those two go hard, and I really do mean they actually do go hard, not just their quirks, mind you, and not something else. So I'm not gonna make an obvious joke about that. But anyways, though, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. This week's episode of My Hero Academia Season 3, Episode 5. I will see you guys next week for Episode 6, and for you manga folks, I'll see you guys this week for the latest chapter coming up from My Hero as well. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe as always. Click on that bell to join the squad, boys. Follow my social media plugins and my gamer tags as well. Peace, soul, love, chicken grease, and the sky is the limit. And manga fans, keep supporting Rich Media What You Watch. Don't forget to please join the Plus Ultra Discord if you haven't already. Thank you very much. And speaking of, go beyond Plus Ultra.